Hi everybody, my name is Steve Hadlow. This is the Chelsea Update, where I talk about Chelsea Football Club, both men's and women's teams. So please join me for the latest Chelsea Update. Hi everybody from the UK. It's a really dull, overcast day, murky if you like, but who cares? We've got a game tonight at 5:30. The Blues go to Wembley to play Tottenham, our London rivals. More about that later. Let's start with last week's show where we played Everton at home, and again I listened to the game on the radio, and it wasn't the most exciting game in the world. And we got a 0-0 draw. After all the high hopes, Ross Barkley, after the hype about him playing, came on a second half substitute, and I don't know, it was just one of those games where Chelsea couldn't break down the defence. As I say, we haven't got that killer touch at the moment. I'm not being funny. It's just that Morata or Giroud, they were talking about it on Football Focus. Lawrence made quite a good quote by saying, you combine the two players, you've got a good striker, but they each offer you something different. And when Morata loses confidence, you can't rely on him. And again, Giroud doesn't score enough goals. He's got enough, aerial presence, but he needs to score some more goals. So Lawrence was saying he thinks Chelsea will look for a striker in January. I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, the ladies the following day played. Who did they play? They played Yeovil Town. Now, it shouldn't be the most hardest of tasks for them to win. Again, I watched that on Facebook, would you believe? Chelsea put the game out on Facebook with a one-camera coverage. It was okay. It served the purpose. About between 1.6k to 2,000 watched the actual broadcast. And it quite good. It was quite a good match to watch. Chelsea won quite comfortably 5-0. Some good goals from all round, and with the team bottom of the league. The thing that the girls are struggling, the reason that they say they're scoring now, the thing they're finding different this season is that all the teams now are professional. Where before, when they're playing in WSL, they had quite a few part timers, so they're winning games quite comfortably, and so now they're finding it slightly a harder task, and also being defending champions. Teams will defend a bit deeper. Anyway, they've got a week off this weekend. They're not back until the 2nd of December, and at home to Reading. We'll look at that on next week's podcast. Meanwhile, we go on to today's game then, the big one at Wembley. Tottenham play. We play Tottenham. We're lucky ground for us. My feelings for the game is a bit different probably to most. If we score early, I've got a feeling Tottenham will win. If we score late, I like second half time, I think we will win. It's just one of those games that can go either way. The news in this week, of course, has been about N'Golo Kante signing a new contract and tied to Chelsea, 290k a week. The Sun have followed it up with him saying he's paying more tax than Amazon and another company, but that's N'Golo. He's quite a down to earth guy, and he got what he's worth, I think. Sarri again said there's still room for improvement. I think he's playing in the wrong position. I think he should be playing where he used to play last season, but that's another story. So can we win today? We'll have to wait and see. Chelsea, can I just say, I do this for a bit of fun. My Instagram account, which I plug every week, I'm closing that down because basically no one's interested. I took some photos around the bridge, but no one's interested. So eventually those photos will move over to my personal account, which is Steve Hadlow on Instagram. And also the website, it's got a slightly different URL. It's chelsea-update.blogspot.com. Twitter and Facebook, they're doing okay. I can't do any more than that. I'm never going to be the most successful podcast in the world, but as I say, I do this for a bit of fun. Now, our European adventure continues on Thursday night. They play at home to Salonika. That'll be shown on BT Sport like today's games, because Chelsea are kicking off at 5:30 today because of BT Sport, and the Europa League kicks off at 8 o'clock on Thursday. So we're home. It's a dead rubber. If it was a tennis match, But Chelsea still need to finish top of the group, so he will make a few changes, as he said at the press conference. I mean, what I will say about Sarri, he will tell it to you straight. He won't overhype it. He will just tell you about injuries. He will tell you about, he made a point about the players playing the season. He said no player should be expected to play 75 games in a season. You can't expect, top performance from players when they're asked to do that. That's why he has to rotate the players around. He grows in you, Sarri. He has two interpreters and he understands English quite well and he speaks it okay. I still miss Antonio. I know all people have a go at him, but we'll have to wait. We won't know until the end of the season how good Sarri has been for us. Okay, we're playing better football. All the players are happy. And he will probably be moving on in January. I think he will probably be the most favourite to move on. They say they want to try and keep Christensen, even though he's not playing much. I just saw Tammy Abraham on Football Focus. He was being interviewed at Aston Villa, where he's on loan. What happens to him next season, we don't really know. I don't cover the youth too much here. I mainly concentrate on the men and the women's team to keep it, straightforward. So that's it really for this week.
Follow Chelsea Update on social media, on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Chelsea Update SH. On Twitter for the latest news, gossip, match reports and much more at Chelsea Update SH.
I saw a really good photo. I think Mark Worrell put on. Go to the Twitter stream, you'll see it. It shows when all the Tottenham fans left early after we beat them 5-1. I think that was a cup game. It was quite funny, and I don't think that's going to happen today. But all we can hope for is 3 points. I think Sarri admitted as well the two favourites are Liverpool and Man City. Man City are miles ahead, and he thinks the other two places, or the Champions League places, between the rest of us, Arsenal, Man United, try and fight for that third spot to get automatic Champions League. Otherwise, we're up in fourth. We don't mind. I think, as I say, it's work in progress, and we'll wait and see. Good luck tonight for the Blues. I'll be watching on BT Sport, and thanks for listening. I'm trying to put some of the shows on YouTube. I did it once before, and nobody listened. But it's just an experiment. There's a new app out I've found where you can add a few more photos if you want, but I haven't got around to do it. I've just added one photo too much. So if you go to bit.ly/Chelsea Update, you can go to the YouTube channel. There's other videos there as well, official ones from the club, so please check that out as well. Thanks everybody. I'll see you next week. This has been the Chelsea Update.